Next is a compression test on the 1996 Suzuki Cappuccino. So I've pulled the fuel injector fuse and the ignition coil fuse. They're both 15 amps on my car. And then we'll hook up the compression tester gauge and give it a turn. All right, we're getting ready to test cylinder number 1 compression. Don't take me as the Bible on this, but what I think is we're taking the barometric pressure at sea level, which is typically 29.9 inches of mercury, which is where we actually happen to be right now here in Birmingham. And we're going to, that would be sea level. The equivalent is sea level, which is 14.7 psi. And we're going to multiply that by the compression ratio of the vehicle. Now, literature that I've found indicates the compression ratio on the turbocharged engine, which this is anywhere from 8.4 to 8.9. I assume the 8.9 is the later engine model, which is what we have here, the EA-21R. So you do a little math there, and it indicates we're looking for about 130 to 131 PSI compression. Again, don't take me as an expert, just this is how I'm kind of reaching my conclusions. All right, fuses are out for the fuel injection and the ignition, so it should not crank, and I should be able to reach the ignition to crank it over and still get the camera into position. Here we go. Excellent. Oh yeah, better than expected. So that's cylinder 1. Now let's do cylinder 2. Come on out, buddy. All right, let's have a look at you. You're a little city. Not too bad. All right. Cylinder 2. I got some schmutz on the camera here. All right, so that should work. Number 2 is good, but it's, I'm gonna have to do the calculation on those tick marks, but it's slightly lower than cylinder 1. All right, on to number 3. There's my magnet, okay. Number 3, about the same, All right. Number 3. Let's see if I can make this work. Number 3. Looks like it's right on 150 to my eye, which is higher than I expected, but the airport barometer pressure is what I went off of from NOAA.gov, and I'm on the west end of town right now, so maybe the air density is a little higher here. But I'm certainly not going to complain about that as a compression test result. All right. Fuses. I can't even tell if I've got it on screen or not, but fuses are back in for the ignition and for the fuel pump. It's really quiet, but it does have a nice rasp to it. Kind of like to hear this with a proper exhaust, but purring like a kitten. I'm pleased.